will be in the circle pitching. Batting eighth, Zoe Lesgraaf. She's the center fielder. And the number 9 hitter tonight for the Netherlands is Emma Mulder, playing second base. We'll set the defensive lineup for Mexico for you now. From left to right in the outfield, it's Jessica Lizarraga, Carolina Trejo, and Alexa Diaz in left, center, and right. And we are just about ready to go. Fernanda Espinoza is at third base. Michelle Rodan is at short. Natalie Lopez, the second baseman, and Elizabeth Nunez at first. In the circle tonight for Mexico is Rosa Lopez and her battery mate Lisbeth Lugo. So there you have the defense for Mexico. The batting order for the Netherlands. Liz, one challenge in the schedule change this year. The western sun shines right at us, so if you'll bear with us in the early pitches, we will have to rely very much on the umpires' signals and calls, because it's a little tough to see the place where that ball is. It's going to cross the plate. But
base has to field any short balls with that ball coming over to first, as well as the second baseman and right fielder for any pop-ups. But one of the keys with having to deal with the sun, you know, it's one of the elements out here on the field, is to use your glove or to use your throwing hand to kind of block the sun as much as possible until that ball's almost in your glove, and then using those two hands to catch it. So it's always certainly part of the elements, though, out here for sure.
One thing to know is that the squad from the West this year were the winners in Game 3 by a 14-0 score in a shortened game against Canada, and they are aggressive swingers. So my comment about swinging at every pitch was somewhat based in our earlier afternoon experience. So here the first batter for the Netherlands as they open their first game of the tournament against Mexico will be Sharon Schopp, the third baseman. And Rosa Lopez is in the circle getting ready to go. Catch you up to the umpires as we get through the game. We will tell you right now that from the Western region, Emmett Tucker is tonight's plate umpire. And Lopez looks in, winds and delivers the game's first pitch low for ball 1.
And there's those nerves right there, John. You know, as a pitcher on the mound, you've got all eyes on you. You're in the center of the field, and it's really important to come out with the first strike if you can. It's always the ideal thing to do, but, you know, definitely nerves can play a part here in this first inning.
1-0 pitch to Sharon Schopp is in there for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just underway here, top of the first inning. Europe, Middle East, Africa region, represented by the Netherlands, the visiting squad, against the Latin America champs from Mexico. Rosa Lopez winds and delivers and finds his zone again. Ahead in the count now, a ball and 2 strikes to Sharon Schopp. Temperatures right now in the mid-70s, but a stiff circling breeze that at the moment is blowing out. And Lopez, I think, asking for another ball or a new ball. Nope, she's calling time to tie her shoe.
You know, another part of the elements, John, we're talking about the sun, is the wind as well, and so it's something to take note of. You know, as a right fielder, that ball's going to carry more with this wind kind of blowing out towards right field right now. And for a left fielder, that any ball that kind of gets lofted a little bit is going to kind of tail towards center, so you've got to be aware of that out in the outfield.
1-2 the count. Lopez ready again. Sharon Schopp at the plate. Did she go around? She did not. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Catcher Lisbeth Lugo tagging her, just to be sure. No swing, and that ball's in the dirt. Count goes full. 3-2. To the leadoff batter for the Netherlands, Sharon Schopp. This Dutch squad defeated a German squad in the regional finals. That ball swung on and popped high in the air over first base. Underneath it to make the play is Elizabeth Nunez. And a lot of pitches, but out number 1.
That's a great job by the first baseman from Mexico, just to keep her eye on the ball, try and block the sun as much as possible. The ball got a little bit up above the sun, which I think helped her out there, but definitely nice play.
Lisa Groen, the catcher, will be up now. Right-handed batter to face Rosa Lopez. With 1 out in the top. top of the first inning. So as we were mentioning, the Netherlands squad winning the championship in a game against a German team, which, as has been the case in the past, we think may have had a few U.S. military dependents on it. So they will not be intimidated by American ball players.
Absolutely.
Pitch misses. 1-0 the count to Lisa Groen. And missing again high. 2-0 the count now.
And you know, John, when we have seen those squads that come in over from, the Europe, Middle East, and Asia region there, they do tend to maybe have some of those American soldier children, from the bases over there. But one of the things that I do think is nice is that we are seeing a variety of teams come, like you said, from Italy, from Poland, and now from the Netherlands. And it's so important for this game of softball as we continue to compete on a world level that the other countries do continue to improve as well. It's one of the things that's going to get us back into the Olympic Games, which I know for me personally, I'm very excited to see happen again.
Lisa Groen fouls out one away. Ball and 2 strikes. 1 out. Swung on right at first base. Could have gone foul, but it didn't matter to Nunez. She picks it up, saunters over to the bag. 3 unassisted for out number 2. And it brings up the number 3 hitter playing in right field. We'll try this again for the Dutch. It's Femke Landweer. Right-handed batter against the right-handed pitching, Rosa Lopez, who has so far pitched to 2 batters and taxed only her first baseman. She misses high there. 1-0 the count to Femke Landweer. Finds the zone there, a ball and a strike now.
Lopez is doing a really good job of moving the pitch around the strike zone. That first pitch of the game was in the dirt, but everything else has been up, in, out, and down, and so she's doing a really nice job of keeping the pad on their toes.
High hard one is swung on and missed by Landweer. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. And the delivery is low. 2-2 the count now. So Rosa Lopez, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the first inning against Femke Landweer. Right fielder for the Dutch. Finds the zone and gets a called strike 3. So 3 up, 3 down for the Netherlands in their half of the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors by the Mexican squad. Nobody left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning. Our score, the Netherlands 0 and Mexico coming up.